Welcome to Supernatural Saturdays here on the Bald Brad channel, where we take one day out of the week to step aside from the politics, the craziness of the world, and dive into the paranormal, the unexplained, and the supernatural. What we're going to be looking at today is Mind Junkie's 20 scary ghost videos accidentally caught on camera. This one's going to be a lot of fun. Again, folks, we do a little bit of debunking here. We try to find that needle in the haystack that kind of possibly confirms of the supernatural and the paranormal. Without further ado, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Caught on live stream. This first ghost video comes from Reddit. It was uploaded by Unhappy Second 7893 to the subreddit Ghosts and has been circulating the internet recently due to how believable it is. The video is titled Ghost Caught While Watching a Sports Stream, and well, after watching the video, that could definitely be true.
Caught a ghost
I
on
understand
stream.
what you're saying though. The Nets is kind of a different thing.
Okay, we've seen this before, folks. Let me know what you think. Watch the bottom left-hand side of your screen.
Y'all got Josh Hart. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Is that a ghost?
I just personally.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I gotta
I'm
run
alone.
it back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see
lights.
anything, man. I was looking
I gotta run it
Turn on the
back.
light.
While the group are talking, a mysterious dark human-like figure can be seen walking behind Chris D. The person talking notices it and asks, was that a ghost? And Chris D clearly becomes creeped out. Redditors in the subreddit Ghosts have been left stunned by this video, with many believing that this mysterious dark figure walking in the background behind Chris D is a real ghost. But what do you think? Did a ghost make an appearance on their live stream? You tell me. If you're a fan of
We've seen that before. I really do want to know what you guys think, because what I said basically happened was a lot of times on these cameras is to help save memory or processing power. They'll basically take a picture and that picture stays there, but then whatever's actually moving is what will be adjusted in that capture of that film or whatever they're trying to process. And with that, you will get a very similar image of somebody walking across because they're the one that's altering what was technically just a picture in the background. You see a lot of this with the Ring cameras or security footage, CCTV. Again, it's to help with processing as well as just memory and things like that. I'm curious. I think it's just a person personally. I think he has a roommate. He's saying he was there by himself. You know, people want clout. They want to get kind of that 15 minutes of fame or whatever. Maybe this guy's already famous for all I know. But at the end of the day, I'm just curious on what you think. I think it's a nothing burger, but let's continue here.
of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. The haunting of Flat 7 continued. The next set of clips that I put together come from the TikTok account Flat 7 Ghost. I've featured several terrifying clips from Flat 7 Ghost before, which some of you may remember. Since then, Tom, the man behind the TikTok account Flat 7 Ghost, has helpfully sent me some more information that might help us uncover what's really happening in his home. Tom explained that he and his girlfriend Carlene began experiencing some strange things about 4 or 5 months ago, but at the time, living in a block of flats with a child and a cat, they simply brushed it off as just odd everyday noises. However, it soon became apparent that the noises were something more than a neighbour or a cat. Over time, Tom became a little bit concerned by the creepy things that were happening in and around his flat, so he began to document his findings. Confused by the fact their flat is situated in a totally new building and that they are the first people ever to live in it, Tom did some digging. He discovered that
That's probably a poltergeist.
whatever could be haunting his home might be connected to some tragic events nearby, and that the building is actually located on a very old dairy farm. Whatever the cause, the scary video evidence Tom has documented and uploaded clearly shows something very disturbing happening in his home.
Right, so I'm working from home, and as usual, some madness going on in the hallway.
I think it's the cupboard.
Oh, it's the door handle. You guys see that?
See, I told you. There's no one in there.
No one could fit in there.
While Tom is working, the sounds of something can be heard coming from the hallway. He goes to check, and the handle to the cupboard can be seen lifting up and down. Tom opens the cupboard doors, but finds no one inside. In this next clip, Tom decides to make contact.
Here's my problem with these people with the banging of the door and the handle going up and down and all these things. I'm not saying it isn't legit. My issue is with the filming of it. Whenever we get these videos, do you notice that they always are never already filming the door and then opening it up in one fell swoop? It's always like, oh, well, let me film something else really quick and then open it up. And I bring awareness to this because it allows people to, in the edit, create a cut that seems seamless. And now that the door's done jiggling, oh, I open it up, all of a sudden there's nobody in there. It's just frustrating because, you know, again, a lot of these, I would say 80 to 90% are fake, and we are looking for that needle in the haystack.
With whatever is haunting his home.
I've scanned the room so I know where all the spikes are, and it seems like this is the best place to put it, as it doesn't seem to get that many spikes. We're just going to ask it some questions and see if we get some clear indications that something's here. So, if there's anything in this room, ghosts, spirits, entities, touch that device on the table with the green light, and it will light up and indicate that you're here. Can you touch it again, please?
Wow, on command.
That's ridiculous. Right, if you hold the device for as long as you possibly can, it will give us a much better reading.
Try and make it go all the way to the red.
That's ridiculous.
When Tom asks the presence to touch the EMF device, we can see it spikes right up, as if something we can't see is touching it. Each time he asks it to touch the device, it does.
Alright, just hear me out. This is going to seem like a debunking video. One thing I was trying to watch was the shadows on the floor. And this is just picking up, in a nutshell, electricity or electromagnetic waves, stuff like that. It's very sensitive. When I'm seeing it bloop, you know, the first and then the second one consistently, there's clearly an energy source that is nearby that's causing it to do that. That could be from the lights to, you know, the electrical in the wall, kind of triggering that to go off. Another thing that could do it is that you have a power source yourself that is behind the camera that you may be holding or something like that, that is very sensitive to that, to the point where if you just move it slightly, it's going to cause that to trigger and ping. And so the reason why I don't like that bleep is because you could be holding something extremely close, and you have to be careful to where if you move slightly, it's going to throttle it back and forth. That's the only thing I'm bringing awareness to of how this could be debunked or messing around with something like this. I tend to believe these types of things. But in just a scenario, something that we have to think about is that there's people that try to create something that isn't actually happening here. Could it be true? Absolutely.
Even when Carlene asks the entity to get it all the way to red, it immediately does just that. Clearly, whatever it is wants to communicate, and it wasn't going to let them forget it.
Wake up. Wake up. The door's rattling. The door's rattling.
That's so freaky. What about going to the right?
Tom is awoken in the middle of the night by sounds of rattling coming from his bedroom door, almost as if something is trying to get inside. He checks his whole house, but all seems fine. In this next clip, the activity...
Hold on, let me go back here because I'm curious, when he left that room, why does he not go right? Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like there's actually anywhere for them to go. Okay, there we go. Let me know what you think about that one, folks.
Almost as if something is trying to get inside. He checks his whole house, but all seems fine. In this next clip, the activity continues even when the couple leave the flat. Captured on the couple's home security camera when nobody was home. A cooking spoon suddenly flies off the table and crashes into the wall. Their cat Rory immediately runs to look before several cupboard doors fly open, and then later in the day, strange banging sounds are picked up on the camera's audio. The couple return home and are understandably confused by the cupboard doors wide open. The next clip is taken a few nights later. While the couple are relaxing watching the TV, a cupboard door slowly opens behind them. Then several objects fall out and crash onto the floor, startling both Tom and Carleen. They jump up, but miss the most terrifying part. So I have to ask, did you see what happened? Take a close look at the bottom of the screen and you'll notice their cat, Rory, walking out of his tunnel to investigate. But as soon as he steps out, he appears to be pushed to the ground by some invisible force. Around that time, a friend brought the couple a Ouija board as a joke, but unsurprisingly, the activity in their home quickly increased.
Right, so the doorbell's going. We're not expecting anyone, so I'm just filming just in case it is more activity.
So weird. There's not even anyone out there.
Why is it so bright? What's going on? What the hell?
Again, the cupboard doors begin opening and closing on their own, and while the couple were watching TV, a chair slides out from under the dining table all by itself. Then, in another clip, the doorbell rings and the sounds of knocking can be heard coming from the couple's front door. Tom opens it up, but no one's on the other side. In this next clip, while Tom and Carleen are relaxing watching TV, they caught this.
Alright, so we're just watching TV and the lampshade's been moving on its own. We've no idea why. There's no window open, there's no reason why it should be moving, but it keeps moving.
It's moving a lot.
I have no idea why. So, someone can explain that to me. Oh, Rory wants to play with his elastic band. But there's no one in the room, there's no reason why it should be moving, but it keeps moving. See?
The lampshade begins moving bizarrely side to side. A few nights later, the couple heard a noise in their hallway. Tom grabs his phone, hits record, and goes to take a look.
What the f***? It's not the cupboard. Oh, f*** off. What?
I just don't like that camera move. I know you guys are probably bothered because some of you are like, no, it's 100% real. There's times where he films. So if you notice, with things like this, he will bring his camera right up to the door. And then all of a sudden, you know, then it opens, right? Other times, he will film the door really, really well. He'll open it. But the way that he films, somebody could be crouched down to the bottom right, crouched down to the left, or like that one where he's like, oh, it's really bright in here. Where if you notice, he never looked to the right. When he initially opened up the door, he never looked to the right, and there was a place to hide. It seemed like there was an apartment next door or somebody to go into. Or you could have just cut the video and kept it bright right there, and then continued to roll later on as the person's already gone, or went back into the room, went behind you as you're filming. I just don't like the way that the stuff's being grabbed, to where you would think that if something like this was constantly happening and you were to bring awareness to this whole thing, that you would think about the camera angles you have. You would have to think about, hey, this is a possibility for somebody to think about debunking. But it seems like whenever we see these videos, everybody's just like, oh, well, let me just film it, boom, right up to the door. I just don't understand it. Help me understand, like, wouldn't you, if you had a lot of paranormal activity in your house, like, think about all these things of how can I capture this stuff in the best way possible so that people like maybe myself or others don't debunk it? Because I want to believe them. That's the thing. You guys, we do this every Saturday. I don't just do it just for fun. Of course, as a part of it to hang out with you all. But the other part is to literally explore this stuff and figure out what's real and what isn't. And if you're creating a possibility for it to be fake, then I'm going to call it out. So he pushes it right up. See that? I'm sorry, you guys. There has to be either a cut there. There's no reason to push your phone all the way up to the door like that. Like, let's remove, even if we're all believers of this stuff. Again, I tend to believe there's ghosts. I've had my own experiences. There's no reason to push your cell phone all the way up to the door like that, other than that you're going to probably do a cut. Watch how close his camera gets to that door for a cut. Watch this. Right? Boom. I just don't understand why you need to put your camera up like that. Or have your wife film it, by the way.
There's no one in here.
Behind the door.
There's no one behind the door.
I'm gonna have to check this TikTok channel out. All in all, it does sound like poltergeist. I don't think it's a haunting or anything like that. It's pretty textbook poltergeist stuff if it is real.
Yeah, how am I now? What? Yeah.
Noises can be heard coming from the hallway. Tom goes to check, and the door handle, which leads to their bedroom, can be seen moving up and down. And when he checks inside, no one's there. In this next clip, the couple are relaxing watching TV when Carleen notices something strange.
Right, we've just paused the TV because Carleen reckons the candles moved.
It did.
Well, I didn't see it, but I just want to film just to see if it happens again. So, can you move the candle again, please? Nothing's happening.
It did do it. It moved.
Can you please move the candle again?
See?
What the f***? It moved.
I told you.
Can you move the candle again, please? Try really hard to move the candle. It's like moving.
Told you.
I told you.
Can you try again?
Would you continue to burn candles if you knew that there was
Okay,
something moving it?
stop moving
That
the
could like
candle.
light your house on fire?
And the man was in the air. He just absolutely loved.
While the couple are watching TV, Carleen says the candles moved. Tom films them and asks whatever is there with them to move the candles, and weirdly, it does just that. Not once, not twice, but 3 times on command. And then, in the next clip, we see the couple relaxing in their living room again when the candle suddenly slides right across the table, creeping both Tom and Carleen out. This following clip, the couple are disturbed by their lights flickering on and off.
So we're just watching TV, and I've noticed that the light in our bedroom keeps flickering on and off. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm going to check it out and see what the f is going on. What is it, Rory?
Definitely hear the switch.
Can't see.
For sure the switch is going. I just want him to film it so I could see it moving up and down by itself.
Every time. What the hell is going on?
Tom investigates his bedroom, where the light can be seen flicking on and off, but no one is operating the light switch. In this final clip, whatever is haunting Tom and Carleen's home decides to show itself.
Right, so the door's rattling.
Some of you might be like, explain that one, Brad. You guys, Philips Hue lights, Philips lights, you could do it all from your phone. These lights that are behind me, I actually turn on and off. There is no on and off switch for them. I just do them with my phone. The thing is with the sound of the clicking, right? The video quality, and again, you guys, I don't know what is up with these paranormal videos with not in the uploading in the 4K. I mean, how is it my video is better than this? And by the way, the camera is not 4K. It's 1080p that I upload, and it's still greater quality than this. I just wanted to see the light switch because you could hear the click, right, of the switch going up and down. So could that be put in post to match with the lights turning on and off? Possibly. You just have to record the sound at a later time and then just take that sound quality and just upload it because it doesn't change. Again, it could all be legit, you guys. I'm just creating a scenario in which it could be debunked. I'm a firm believer that 80 to 90% at least of the stuff can be debunked. That comes from ghost hunters themselves, from the show Ghost Hunters that I've watched my entire life. I tend to believe those guys, but let's see what transpires here.
Again.
Door can be heard rattling over and over. Tom goes to check and, well, did you catch it? When Tom opens the door, someone or something can be seen peeking round the corner of the hallway before it quickly slips away out of sight.
Oh yeah, okay,
Tom
there you
sees
go.
it. Frightening paranormal activity that Tom and Carlene have experienced in their home has left viewers stunned. Their TikTok page, Flat 7 Ghost, is flooded with comments praising the couple's bravery, but some are worried and hope things calm down soon. Some commenters suggest that Tom and Carlene shouldn't be messing with whatever is haunting their home, as it doesn't appear to be friendly, and warn that interacting with it could make things worse. Some even go as far as suggesting that they should cleanse their home to rid it of any evil presence. But what do you think? Is Tom and Carlene's flat haunted by something sinister? Let me know down below.
At first, if we were to build a case around it being paranormal, I would say it's a poltergeist. The one that throws me off of it not being a poltergeist is that last clip right there of a possible entity being in there. Everything else signified poltergeist to me, and you could cleanse the house all you want. The issue with the poltergeist isn't, as far as my understanding of this, hopefully it's correct, and I'm sure many of you will correct me in the live chat or in the comment section. Hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't already, if you're having a lot of fun, and leave us a comment down below. I read all of them. I'm curious to know what you guys think about which clips, because if a lot of people are like, no, that's definitely real, you know, I want to go back and look at it and kind of have a different kind of set of eyes. I guess it wouldn't be a different set. It would be the same set of eyes, but a different perspective. Oh, man. I haven't had enough coffee today, folks. Give me 1 second here. A poltergeist is something that I believe is an energy that's manifested from oneself and is pushed out there into the ether, say your apartment, and it's activity that's basically created by oneself. There's different types of poltergeist, I believe, or poltergeist activity. The one at the end, man, really threw me for a loop if it's real. Curious on what you guys think. Is it a haunting? Is it a residual haunting? Kind of plays over and over again. It doesn't seem like it's residual. The door shaking, the lights going off. This seems poltergeist.
The Watcher.
The Watcher.
Castles are a hotspot for paranormal activity. There's almost no better place to go if you want to encounter something
that's freaky, man.
Whether it's simply because of their age, or if it's the building's role in bloody battles, or even strange things that their eccentric owners did inside, there are often all sorts of things haunting their halls. Now, I don't know the history of this particular castle in this clip, but the uploader claims to have caught a quote, monk ghost on camera walking in a forest next to the castle.
Here we go with the video quality again. Oh yeah.
On camera, a dark,
matrixing?
transparent hooded figure can be seen standing motionless in the forest. Judging from the audio, it sounds like the children notice it first before they tell their mum to swing the camera round,
true.
which is when this transparent hooded figure can be seen. This creepy clip, which was uploaded 12 years.
It is a point of the audio of the children. It looks like something, right? Those old school cameras and maybe the early to late 90s that your pops would hold, and it has a VHS in it that's recording with it. It looks transparent. I see it.
Years ago has left viewers believing it to be real, but what do you think?
Why would you not hold on to it though? You know what I mean?
Lived in a monastery inside the stone walls of this castle? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. The cursed
Me too.
room. This next ghost video comes from the popular Japanese ghost channel Clip Store. Gachan and the Clip Store team revisit a haunted hotel rumored to have what was known as a cursed room. On their first investigation, the team checked out a room on the second floor, which they were informed was the cursed room. However, after they posted that video online, several of their followers got in touch to tell them that they had been given false information, and that in fact the real cursed room is actually on the top floor of the abandoned hotel. So, armed with all the information he needs, Gachan decides to go back to the hotel to investigate the cursed room, this time alone.
はい、ということで現場に到着したので早速行ってみたいと思います。 こがね、以前は多分この目の前に倒れてるこの扉のようなもので塞がっていたんですね。で、部屋があることが分からなかった。まあ現在はね、だいぶ荒れているので、まあこのありさまといったような感じです。
There could be homeless people living in there. We've seen that happen before.
ここが呪われた部屋と言われている部屋ですね。
It's weird.
ロープが切れてますね。
Getting nervous.
ここだけ洋室なん
What
で
is
すよ
he
ね。
filming with?
1996年。
Why are you blurring it?
でも2020年にここに誰かがいたのは確かだよね。誰かいる？
Those doors close, I'm done. What?
え？誰ですか？誰？誰かいます？誰かいますか？
I'm freaking out. I got goosebumps, my whole body.
いたら返事してもらってもいいですか？
It's my body!
風？
It's a pigeon. Oh God! Jeez Louise!
何これ？え？すみません。
That's freaky as hell, man.
いらっしゃいますよね。
Can't do this, folks. Did I miss it?
機関室だよね、あれ。
I don't know if I'm supposed to watch his camera or the main one. What's that noise?
いや、位置的にあれだ。
Oh, he's on the roof? I said boiler room.
Atta. え、どうして？あ、屋上でビアガーデンとかあったの
Something
か
gonna
な。
peek its head out?
だから配膳のエレベーターが屋上にもあるんかな。
Folks. But it. Ooh.
雨漏りはしてないな。
Thought I saw something, but just a shadow. What? What I miss? Are the goose? Folks, did you see?
Inside the crumbling hotel, there initially doesn't seem to be much evidence of anything paranormal, but Gachan feels something isn't quite right. Then, while searching all the guest rooms, a door suddenly slams closed behind him. Gachan can't find what did it, but he bravely presses on, keen to investigate the first room. He eventually finds himself on the roof, where he decides to check out a small room. Inside, at the back of the room, he finds an elevator shaft leading down. He looks down it, but doesn't see anything. However, did you see it?
No.
As Gachan turns to leave, horrifyingly, a pair of legs can be seen dangling down the elevator shaft right behind Gachan, which weren't there seconds before. Clipstore's viewers were left terrified by this creepy moment with the legs dangling down the elevator shaft during Gachan's investigation at this abandoned haunted hotel, with many saying that this is reminiscent of Ju-on, also known as the Grudge, and that it's likely the cause of all the strange activity at this hotel. But what do you think? Did Gachan capture something paranormal on camera at this abandoned haunted hotel? You tell me. The Peeker.
That's a lot of work. Just have that small little thing back there if it's fake.
This next creepy video comes from the popular ghost hunter, Franco TV. In the
Ooh,
video,
we like Franco here. Hey, we like Franco, folks. One of the few channels we think might be legitimate. Let's hope we haven't seen this clip.
With camera and flashlight, makes his way through a Peruvian cemetery in the hopes of capturing paranormal activity on camera. And not long into the video, it seems he got what he came for.
I'm making my way to the witch's tomb. I was told by a couple of people here that there's been a lot of activity lately at the witch's tomb area. And before I leave Peru, I wanted to check that area out. This place is haunting. I want to turn on my flashlight, but I don't at the same time.
I can't tell if the sun's going down or the sun's coming up.
I'm hearing things left and right. I'm going to switch back to night vision just in case. For a split second, I thought that was somebody.
If it looks at... It looks at you, man. You gotta get out of there. Is it just a statue?
I have like this gut-wrenching feeling that something's gonna come running out at me.
Don't say that, man. What was that? What was that?
Oh, wow. That big cross right up here. When you see a black cross like that, that's another witch's tomb. I now made it to the other side of the cemetery. This is the area where there was another tomb where there's a bunch of voodoo. And, this is pretty much that area, but still no sign.
What? Oh!
What the hell was that? But still no sign. What the hell was that?
No way.
Something literally just peeked out at me.
No way.
Holy crap. That was literally right here. I don't even know what the hell that was.
I don't know. Man, I'm torn.
Just peeked out and went right back.
These are the ones that are tough because Franco's caught some really interesting stuff. And I really want to believe the guy. And I'm always worried that once they have your trust that they're going to film something fake to keep the viewership and kind of the content going. It's, I don't know, you guys.
Again. Something white.
I want to see it again.
As Frank is walking through the tombs in total darkness, something white appears to peek out from behind one of the tombs before it quickly ducks away. Frank notices it and goes over to check, but he doesn't find it. Ducks. White appears to peek out from behind one of the tombs before it quickly ducks away. Frank notices it.
It's not so much the coming out past it, because it will come out, right? Let's see if I can do it. It comes out this way, right? And then it will go flat like that. But then it goes off camera the same way. Whereas, I don't know. You guys understand what I mean?
Goes over to check, but he doesn't quickly duck things.
See, watch, it will rotate out like this,
one of the tombs,
and then it just goes out.
Ducks away. Frank notices it and goes over to check, but he doesn't find anyone or anything there. Frank says that this white thing that peeks out at him is a quote, a witch showing herself, and viewers believe it is too. But what do you think? Did Frank capture a ghost of a witch on
What I'm looking at is the quality. It's not saying it can't be done. If you're doing this in a post edit, the quality of whatever you're importing into your edit bay, the quality of this is the same quality as what he's filming, it looks like. In terms of like same pixelation and I don't know. I'm really curious. I actually, more than anyone we watched so far, I'm really curious on what you guys think about this one.
Camera at this Peruvian cemetery? You tell me. The drawing. This next ghost video comes from another popular Japanese ghost hunting channel, a Magatoki film. Hiro and Tomo venture out to an abandoned school, which local residents say is incredibly haunted. Apparently, people have reported seeing children looking out of the windows of the abandoned school. However, when they've called the police out to investigate, they never find anyone inside. However, one police officer mentioned that while he was alone in one of the classrooms, he felt as if something was in there with him. He even heard the sounds of footsteps walking towards him, but there was nobody else there. Intrigued by the rumors of this abandoned and supposedly haunted school, Hiro and Tomo decide to investigate it. This is what they found.
かなりでも荒らされてるね。なんかあんまりそういう机とか椅子とかっていうのがさ、ないね。ないもんね。うん。お、びっくりした。今ここに人影が見えたの。その影から覗いてた。いや、ここに立ってるように見えた。ここにね。わあ。なんか落とした。え？あったな。いや、してる。してるよね。してる。してるよ。いや、さすがに。え、待って、ちょっと誰かいない？違うか。
Again with the quality, man.
何かが動くような音はしてて。まあでもここはここで行き止まりか。そうだな、もう行き止まりない。聞こえたでしょ今声。
While walking through the creepy building, the ghost hunters don't seem to be alone. Strange noises from unexpected places and the sounds of someone moaning can be heard. But the strangest moment was captured as they were leaving. Right before the ghost hunters stepped out of the building, they decided to take some pictures of a desk with an ominous drawing on it. When the ghost hunters got home, they reviewed their footage and photos and were shocked by one which showed something terrifying. Dark figure sitting at the desk where the ominous drawing was on. Creeped out by this mysterious dark figure captured in the photograph, Hiro makes the decision to return to the school alone in an attempt to get to the bottom of what they'd really captured in the photograph. And yep, You guessed it. It turned out to be a very bad idea.
地下のさ部屋でさ、写真を数枚撮ってたじゃないですか。結構ブレた写真とかが何枚かあってさ、何枚も撮ってたんだけど、これ最後に撮った写真なんだけどさ、机と椅子あったじゃん。あったね。あそこにさ誰か座ってるように見えるんだけど。
さっき撮ったやつでしょ。
そう。ほんと黒い物体だから、なんか人には見えないんだけど。では今から凶器の一人検証をやってみます。さっきの写真やばかったっすよね。走る音がずっと聞こえてきた場所はここです。もうこんなんホラーゲームだよね。ちょっと急ぎ目で行こう。絶対あの写真人が座っているように見えたんだけど。
I mean, I see it. Yeah, it definitely looks like someone's sitting there. I heard that. Somebody was laughing.
ふふって聞こえたでしょ今。今絶対入ってるよね。ふふって。
What?
What?
Got goosebumps everywhere. I didn't see it. I was looking too, man. It happened fast. It was in here. Okay, so we at least know what room to look for. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna try to pause at the exact time. Folks. That was a person. That if you're there by yourself, I'd be crapping my pants. Oh my god. Definitely grainy video. Yeah, you're not jumping from there, no way.
今見間違い今の。ちょっと待って今一人じゃない。ちょっと待って。
I don't know if it's a childlike figure. That seemed like a grown person.
Hiro makes his way through the school alone. The school is even more terrifying on his second visit. And almost immediately, he encounters some strange phenomena. Hiro hears a disturbing laugh. Then, just a few moments later, he spots a dark figure through the doorway, but when he goes over to check, the figure has disappeared. Hiro eventually reaches the classroom where the mysterious dark figure sitting at the desk with the ominous drawing was caught on camera, and this happens.
ちょっと最初はね、こんなのマジで子供騙しというかいたずらというか大したことないだろうと思ってたけど、
Hiro finds the drawing still on the desk. Creeped out, he phones Tomo and tells him about the dark figure he saw standing in the doorway earlier. He then decides to wait quietly in the classroom for some time, and then this happens.
What? I'm freaking out. Oh my god!
Noises can be heard coming from the darkness surrounding Hiro. He jumps when a loud bang comes from another room, but then a horrifying ghoulish face slowly slides out from under the desk and appears to stare right at him. Hiro then takes off running without even thinking about it. But it doesn't end there. The ghost hunters feel there's still unfinished business at the haunted school. Unsurprisingly, Hiro is too shaken by his last experience to step foot inside again. So this time, Tomo decides to go in alone, and well, maybe he shouldn't have.
まあ確かにあれから誰か人が来たとは思うんすけど、多少時間経ってるんでね。って今聞こえたね。ちょっと待ってね。いや今完全に女の人の声だね。いや今してたな。どっちからしてたんだろう。向こうかな。どこだっけ。
Weird noise.
声が反響してるのか。普通に声聞こえてたね今ね。やっぱ一人だと怖いっすね。前回もいろんなことがあった場所なんで。足音してるね。してる。
I don't hear it.
ちょっと待って。
As Tomo enters one of the rooms of the abandoned school, a creepy moaning sound is heard coming from the darkness behind him. He spins around, but no one's there. Then, later in the video, Tomo hears more moaning sounds, then someone or something can be heard walking in the shadows. Tomo eventually reaches the room where Hiro had a heart-stopping experience last time, and the experience Tomo was about to have would haunt him for the rest of his life.
君だね。なんでこんな絵を描いたんだろう。どんな精神状態だったんですかね。まあ机の中どうなってんだろう。
Oh, I can't do this, guys. I'm so on edge. What? What's happening? Can't read that.
人の気配っていうのはすごいするんですけど、それが何なのかは分からない。ヒロがね、変な写真とか撮ってたんで、やっぱりここはヒロ君が気が強かったのかなって気はしますけど、まあ自分もね、じゃあこう何枚か写真とか撮ったりしてみて、でそれであと30分ぐらいで帰ろうかなと思います。写真撮ろうと思います。
It's not his shadow? I thought it was just a shadow.
Tomo finds the drawing on the desk. He decides to wait for just under an hour to see if anything happens, but strangely, nothing does. So, for one last attempt at capturing paranormal activity at the school, Tomo decides to take several photographs, like they did before where they caught the dark figure on camera at the desk. At the time, Tomo believed that he was alone in the room.
Kinda does look like the figure's wearing a hoodie.
The photographs he took proved he was wrong. Captured in the photograph snapped by Tomo inside the classroom with the ominous...
See how it kind of looks like a triangle head? Didn't the figure sitting in the desk look kind of similar to that?
Drawing, a mysterious dark figure can be seen standing behind him. Amagatoki's viewers were on the edge of their seats throughout their paranormal investigation at this abandoned haunted school, with many believing that both Tomo and Hiro encountered a dark entity that has been rumored to haunt the old school.
I mean, that looks like a trapezoid, but
think? Did Japanese ghost hunters Tomo and Hiro capture something paranormal at this old abandoned school?
I don't think that was real, but damn, that got me good.
Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this one. On track. You expect to see a lot of things while riding a train, but 16 years ago, YouTube user Matthew Ball encountered something that nobody could have predicted on a railway line between Adelaide and Jacobs Creek in Australia. Some people say that this area in Barossa Valley is well known for being haunted, particularly the railway lines where many trains derailed in the 1800s. The train is travelling slowly through the Australian countryside, even though it's broad daylight. A misty white apparition manifests and bizarrely appears to slowly take the shape of a human in a long white dress. It then walks slowly across the tracks. Commenters on this video believe that this video is real, based on the history of the area. Apparently, users who live in or near the Barossa area say that the area is well known to be haunted by many ghosts. User Birkenheim says that, quote, "The area of the Barossa train line near Rowland Flat is notoriously haunted due to a train derailment in the late 1800s. There have been many stories of ghostly people crossing the tracks and causing further derailments. This could very well be one of the ghosts that haunts the train line." But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. An unpleasant...
That one... Some of these are tough. If I was to film something, that's what I would expect to see. Like, if I was to see a ghost, I would like that one to be real. I really would. Is it? I don't know, obviously, but let me know in the comment section below, folks.
Stay. If you're like me, you'll love staying the night at a hotel, a short breakaway, or a long vacation. There's no doubting that hotels offer a luxurious and relaxing break from our busy lives. However, there is one downside with hotels. You never actually know what happened in there before you get there. In the following clip you're about to see, a girl can be seen making her way to her hotel room when something creepy happens right in front of her eyes.
Dude, I don't know why I thought that was a person with the plant. I saw a shadow though in the back. I don't know if you guys saw a shadow to begin with.
As the girl makes her way down the hotel's corridor, a shadow briefly appears in the door at the end of the corridor. The girl doesn't notice, and then a few seconds later, the plant pot falls over. The girl stops, clearly worried about what just happened, but then, when her hair starts blowing from behind, she only takes the time to glance over her shoulder before she flees down the corridor in fear. But the question is, what did she see? I'd love to know what you think in the comments. The shadow.
That was a good video. That was a good
This
video.
following creepy clip comes from TikTok, uploaded by It's Me Chiquito. One night, Chiquito, who works as a security guard at a school, received a notification that movement was detected on one of the upper floors. He checks the CCTV camera feed, and what he sees made his blood turn cold. On the top floor, a mysterious dark shadow of someone or something appears. The shadow can be seen moving at rapid speed along the floor above the unsuspecting people below. And if you look at the speed in which this shadow moves, it's just way too fast to be anything human. TikTok viewers were left creeped out by this video uploaded by It's Me Chiquito, with many convinced that this video is legit. But
you would hear that person running at that speed. You would hear it if you're the guy down below. Damn.
what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera? And more importantly, if it is, what is it running from? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The Spectre.
You get the same thing there, right? Kind of like you could almost see the trail of it. Again, with CCTV, I know I'm emphasizing this. It's just a picture, and so when something moves across, it warps it. So if it was just a real person running, I mean, they are flying. They are cruising. The person below would have heard that person sprinting and running.
This strange clip was posted to the TikTok account Simple Life with Sue and has left viewers scratching their heads. Scott says that every couple of nights, a mysterious ghostly figure appears in his driveway and just stands there all night. On the 20th of May, Scott uploaded a video showing the quote, ghost in his driveway. However, TikTok viewers were rather skeptical, to say the least. Scott, convinced that a ghost keeps appearing on his driveway, uploaded a video taken 2 nights later to prove the legitimacy of his claims to skeptics.
Driveway ghost is back. I'm gonna go walk through it. Here, hold this over here. Just show these fools. It's not a local crackhead. Keep it like a, keep it where you can see, but I don't fuck.
I don't think it's a ghost. It's not moving, right? It's just purely stationary.
Captured on Scott's CCTV camera, a mysterious ghostly figure can be seen. Scott decides this would be the perfect opportunity to show skeptics that whatever this is no human.
I think it's matrixing.
While someone films the
matrixing, I think we're seeing what we want to see with the guy in a hoodie with the arm kind of bent in a 90-degree angle. I really don't think this is anything paranormal.
Monitor, Scott walks out toward it. He doesn't seem afraid as he walks right through the silhouette, proving he's not a material being. So what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera as Scott claims? You tell me.
Nope.
The apparition.
That 100% no.
This next clip was recorded and uploaded to the TikTok account Danny Moss Official. Danny Moss, a paranormal investigator, says that while filming an episode of the TV show The Haunted Hunts at the supposedly haunted Lower Wellhead Farm in Pendle Hill, England, he captured what he describes as insane evidence.
Guys, watch this here. Oh my god.
Caught on a static camera inside the Lower Wellhead Farm, a translucent figure in what looks like a long dress steps out and walks slowly down the corridor before it disappears out of view.
Okay, if they were on a ghost hunt, assuming everything they said, this is what we were searching for, folks. This is exactly what we were looking for. I've seen similar videos of stuff like this, and I tend to think it's legit.
Head farm, a translucent figure in what looks like a long dress.
I mean, you can watch the bottom of the dress too. I mean, it is clear as day.
Before it disappears out of view. But who is it? Danny says that this is, in his words, his best capture to date, and he swears that it's 100% real. His viewers believe it is too. But what do you think?
That's good video.
Paranormal investigator Danny Moss capture real evidence of the paranormal? You tell me. Paranormal investigator
Man, that is good video. Watch the so like, you know when a lady's wearing a dress and the heel of the foot the dress will wrap around the heel of the foot. You can actually see that almost in this dress here down at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Caught on a static camera inside the Lower Wellhead farm, a translucent figure in what looks like a long dress steps out and walks slowly down the corridor before it disappears.
You guys see that at the bottom?
Of view. But who is it? Danny says that this is, in his words, his best capture to date, and he swears that it's 100% real. His viewers believe it is too. But what do you think? Did paranormal investigator Danny Moss capture real evidence of the paranormal? You tell me. El Paso High.
Out of any of the videos, I know I said this earlier, but damn, that one, I think that was the needle in the haystack. I think that was the 1% that we're looking for. I mean, of course it could be fake, but man, I've seen videos like that, and I could probably count them on one hand since 2000, 2001 that I've seen video clips like that. Probably 4 to 5, maybe at most, where I was like, yeah, that looks legit. That one, man. Kind of excited over that. That's dope. That's really cool.
Gabe Vidales posted this creepy video to his TikTok account a couple of years back. The video is footage taken of El Paso High School, filmed across the street in the middle of the night. There are plenty of rumors about this high school being haunted, and this just might be proof that they're true.
Does it move?
Bro, that looks like a man.
Yeah, but does it move?
Oh shit, it just disappeared. Bro, it just disappeared. The fuck was that?
In one of the upstairs windows in the darkened high school, a human figure appears to be looking out over the town. It's absolutely still, with only a head and arm visible. Then, all of a sudden, it disappears out of sight. This creepy TikTok video has left viewers spooked, with some commenters saying that El Paso High School is definitely haunted. But what do you think? Is this a ghost or something else? Let me know. He sees it. They say children and animals are more tuned into the supernatural world. The younger they are, the more likely they are able to see things we can't. So, it's possible that this footage is some of the most believable evidence of paranormal activity ever captured.
Who is it?
I think I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this one, man. It's sad.
Who's that? Who's up there? Who is it? Who is it?
Wow. Wow.
Who? Who is it?
That's crazy. I mean, that child sees something, you know?
Who's that?
The boy appears to reach out for a framed photograph nearby. His mother hands it to him and the boy smiles. Then he sharply turns his head and appears to communicate with someone or something we can't see. His mother asks, "Who is it? Who's up there?"
It shows
the boy
him the
points
picture.
towards the curtains, but no one can be seen. So what do you think? Did this boy see something we adults can't see? And if
I think
yes,
so.
just who or what did he see? You tell me.
I had a lot of experiences when I was a kid at a daycare that I grew up going to. I mean, I would have a bed severely shake, another room. There would be walking on the roof. One of the babysitters actually was attacked and thrown down the hallway. I don't know if I've ever actually revealed that story to anybody in my adult life. She was pushed where the ambulance had to be called, actually. I got a lot of stories of that household. The household was freaky as heck. I saw stuff. Other people saw stuff. I was very, very young. So I think you can see things that adults can't see. And I think that has to do with frequency. I've read paranormal books that were based on kind of the idea of frequency within itself. And that extrapolates into, honestly, a whole nother video where that's where we believe a lot of the UFOs are coming from. That primarily comes not just from classified documents, but also David Greer, Lou Elizondo, the singer from Blink-182 talks a lot about this as well. The actual frequency within itself, that the vibration is what will have you be in tune of different dimensions, is that every dimension's on its own frequency. And they believe that with vibrations of frequency that you can actually put your hand through like a desk and stuff like that. Anywho, I just think there's different frequencies and different levels of which you're in tune to. And I think the older you get, the more frequency that you're in tune with our dimension. And then as you're going out and you're about to pass away, I think that's when you revert back into a different frequency. And that's why you're able to see portions of the other side. And I think that's why older people, as they're slowly dying or they're getting close to that day, they're able to see their loved ones and angels, dead people, stuff like that.
Over there. This next clip was uploaded to TikTok by Zhao Show, I think that's how you say it, and shows something creepy caught on camera.
The hospital? A very clean floor. Some at the end of the hall. I don't. What the hell? That he's going after it.
Zhao follows a strange banging noise. When he turns the corner, there seems to be something just around the corner on the left. He
I
gathers
love
the
that he
courage
goes
to go
after it.
closer, and as he does, he seems the moving thing is a dark black hand hitting the wall. He runs towards it, but when he gets there, whatever this dark black thing was has mysteriously disappeared. TikTok viewers have been left creeped out by this video, with some believing this to be a demon playing tricks on him. But what do you think? Drop a comment below with what you're thinking. The Haunted ER.
I don't know on
This
that
video
one.
was posted to TikTok by an anonymous user who claims to work in the hospital you're about to see. They say there's a wing in the hospital which used to be an emergency room but is no longer in use, left untouched and completely vacant, except there are rumours that it's haunted. Intrigued, this pair of hospital workers go to see what they could find.
You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay, this seems legit already. This is like something I would do with my coworkers.
Oh shit! That was evil.
So they're already on edge. So I'm inclined to believe this, whatever they catch. Let's see. Depends.
Chloe just spooked herself.
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want us training.
Shut the. Is that somebody under the desk? Shut up. No, 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 no. I can't do this. I can't do this. What the f... I can't... Bro, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, it's just a doll. Who does that?
I felt you like right behind. It's just freaky.
Why? I don't know who in their right mind would have a doll like that's so freaky, man.
Oh, that's the same room.
Oh.
Like, other than cemeteries, hospitals, I have to feel like there's something going on, right?
Oh, lights are on. Go in. Go in.
No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on.
Are you guys on edge as much as I am?
I don't like that. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys need to come in with me.
Yeah, of course we're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird.
Why is there stuff on the floor?
Feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh.
Oh, okay, so it's a room. It's a hospital room. Probably shouldn't have gloves, though, laying on the floor. It's not very sanitary, but whatever. I'm like short of breath right now.
Oh! The curtain moved. No, it did. Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
Friends can be seen laughing while trying to scare each other on the way to the supposedly haunted ER. As they enter, they notice a creepy looking doll placed near one of the desks.
That messes me up.
They realize some of the lights are on in one of the rooms. They decide to go in, and the man recording mentions it feels weird in there. Then all of a sudden, the curtain begins to move mysteriously all by itself. He runs back out of the room, but his friends don't believe him. Then an object crashes onto the floor, and the group make a run for it. TikTok skeptics were out in force with this one, with some arguing that the group staged the video for views. However, others argue that this video scared them so much, they are now afraid to stay in a hospital. But what do you think happened here? Paranormal activity inside a haunted emergency room? Or did this group of friends stage it all for some quick views? Let me know in the comments. The Lurker. If there's one place you're almost guaranteed to find something creepy that'll spook you, it's inside an abandoned hospital. The following video was filmed during an exploration of an abandoned maternity hospital by a blogger from Kazakhstan. Even in the darkness, you can spot something creepy hiding in the shadows.
Freaky, man. Was there somebody standing there? I feel like I'm just seeing stuff.
Did you see it? As the explorer walks through the dark and decaying hospital,
right there.
Did you see it?
I thought right there. Watch.
As the explorer,
I thought that right there on the left-hand side of the doorway was something.
Walks through the dark and decaying hospital. His camera captures a strange shadow that oddly takes the shape of a humanoid figure. At first, it's easy to miss. However, if we enhance the video, we can definitely see that someone or something is standing in the darkness of this abandoned hospital. The title of this video is Scary Video of a Ghost in an Abandoned Hospital. But what do you think? Does it live up to its title? Let me know.
Let me know.
Did you see it? No matter how quaint a cemetery looks, there's a possibility of a ghost lurking somewhere, even during the day. This next video, uploaded to the account Vault of Fear, is titled Graveyard ghost caught on tape, paranormal entity filmed in cemetery. Vault of Fear mentions in the description of the video that an old warehouse is located near the cemetery where the video was recorded. Apparently, an exorcist was called to this warehouse a few years ago to remove a demon that was causing poltergeist activity. This activity created a frightening atmosphere that filled the workers with dread, leading many of them to refuse to work at night out of fear of a ghostly encounter. In the video, a team of ghost hunters film the graveyard located next to the haunted warehouse and capture this on camera.
Seems to be warping in the middle of his camera.
Oh. See it? Do you see it?
As the camera pans round the cemetery, the person holding it knows.
You guys see it, right? Like right in the middle of the camera, there's like a warping. I don't know why. I don't know if that's what's... The issue here is, I believe whatever I just saw was where that warping was too, though. As he's panning, you'll see it.
Something by the church. He gasps before zooming in and what looks...
Is that... Did you see it?
Like a ghostly figure of a woman can be seen standing by the door to the church. He asks, "Do you see it?" Which the other people say, yes, they can. And the mysterious figure then vanishes into thin air. YouTube commenters seem divided on this video, with some believing it's real and some believing it's the opposite. But what do you think? I'm curious to hear your opinions in the comments.
Me too. Let me know.
This video was uploaded all the way back in July 2007 by Momaru0062. The video was accidentally captured in Malaysia while three friends were sitting outside talking. They had no idea they were about to be joined by something terrifying.
Masuk siya, Nur. Masuk, Nur. Masuk dulu. Asta, mau majal. Dari mana, Him? Subhanallah. Masuk dulu, masuk. Mari kamu dulu. Asta, bukan cali. Bukan cali. Masuk dulu. Bukan cali ni. Bukan cali, kamu lihat dulu.
The friends can be seen casually chatting when all of a sudden, right behind one of the men, a mysterious figure dressed in white can be seen standing in the darkness, watching the group of friends from the shadows. The group notice it and make a run for it before the video ends there. So what do you think these group of friends saw on that dark night? Was it a ghost or something else? Use the comments to share your thoughts. Serita Serita. Serita Serita is a game that is often played by school children in certain South American countries. Similar in concept to the Charlie Charlie and Bloody Mary games, Serita Serita involves invoking what is believed to be a vengeful spirit or entity by arranging two coins in a specific manner. The game's name and the legends associated with it may vary depending on the region, but the core concept remains consistent across different areas. Participants typically ask questions and seek answers from the entity they believe they are communicating with. Like the Charlie Charlie game, which involves balancing pencils to receive answers, the Bloody Mary game, which involves chanting a name in front of a mirror, Serita Serita is considered by some to be a form of spirit summoning. But it carries a risk. Some say if you play Serita Serita, the entity you've called will attach itself to you forever and slowly drive you mad. Lupus Gamer, a popular South American YouTuber, and her daughter Regina decide to play it anyway, and this is what happened.
Bueno, vamos a decir 1, 2, 3. Sarita, Sarita, ¿podemos entrar al juego? No.
¡Yahtzee!
Otra vez. 3 veces. Sarita, Sarita, ¿podemos entrar al juego? Sí.
The pair start the game, but the coins first show a no. They ask one more time, and a yes means the game has now begun. But straight away, a loud noise in the house frightens both of them. Still, they decide to continue, asking questions about whether her husband is unfaithful or if any of Regina's schoolmates envy her. And it wasn't long before they realised they'd made a terrifying mistake.
Serita, Serita. ¿Alguien en la escuela me tiene envidia? Tal vez. Tal vez.
As Regina asks her question, a hand of someone or something appears behind Regina's shoulder. The pair panic and turn the lights on, but they find no one. Lupus Gamers viewers were left horrified by this creepy hand appearing to reach out and touch her daughter Regina's shoulder, with many saying that she should never have played the Serita Serita game and that they are now cursed. But what do you think happened here? Comment and let me know what you think. Boo. The final ghost video for today claims to be proof of paranormal activity, although many argue it to be a hoax. The video shows a man being cheeky, trying to videotape his girlfriend in the shower. It all seems like fun and games, until the terrifying moment when he realised they weren't alone.
Sal. Enséñame algo. No, sin toalla.
Ya, no. Ay.
Sin toalla.
Yo.
Oh my god! Dude. That messed me up,
the
man.
Bathroom, unamused by her
messed me
boyfriend
up.
filming her. However, when she leaves, he notices something behind the shower curtain. Then suddenly, someone or something presses against the shower curtain, causing the man to scream in terror. He pulls open the curtain, but the figure that was just seen pressed against it is now nowhere to be seen. This scary video uploaded to YouTube in 2011 has really kicked up a debate. Some users think it's fake, but made so well that it looks real. On the flip side, there are those who are genuinely freaked out and can't shake the feeling that it might actually be real. Regardless of which side people align with, there's one thing everyone can agree on: it's a very creepy video. Thank you.
Scared the crap out of me, man. A few of these had me jumping out of my chair. I think that one with the robe that was translucent or transparent, I think that was the needle in the haystack. I think that's what we were looking for. And that's what this is all about, you guys. Not everything we watch is legit. You have to siphon through hours of video and go on this adventure together to really have one clip have a high possibility of being legitimate. And I think that was the one. We've had a couple here on Supernatural Saturdays. This is why we do it. It is all an adventure. We don't just do it with UFOs, but also the paranormal. And we want to find maybe some long-form videos of the Loch Ness Monster adventures. Hopefully at some point, we can go on some adventures ourselves and maybe do a paranormal thing. At least you guys know I ain't going to be screwing around, that it's going to be legit, that I ain't going to be like clicking for views. I've been doing this adventure for a while, even without YouTube. So maybe at some point in the future, we will go on a ghost hunt. And we'll have to get camera equipment and all that fun stuff. But that is for the future Bald Brad channel. Right now, we're just staying afloat, doing our normal show. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always hanging out with me, not just on the normal show, but on Supernatural Saturdays. Hit that like and subscribe button. Even if you're not a conservative or Republican or here for politics, join us every Supernatural Saturday. We come together as a community. We hang out. Long video today. It's the longest, maybe, Supernatural video we've done. And I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Leave us a comment down below. It helps the channel greatly. And folks, I'll see you tomorrow here on The Paul Brad Show.